We're back. Vegas Trash here on Dick Nixon's YouTube channel, part 2 of a 2-part series on Trials Rising. Now, I am not going to meander on this one. I'm going to just give it to you straight. I know you like hearing me talk. I do too. It's funny. Nature's filibuster, truly. Okay? Usually I actually say stuff when I'm talking, but I felt like I was just talking in circles before. Here we go. Trials Rising 2018 by Red Links. Check it out. This is why the game will be the best game to date. I have a feeling they're going to do a cross-platform leaderboard. I feel it's inevitable. I don't see why they would not have that in here. What's that going to do? That's going to make the game more competitive. Now, if they start linking PC players and PS4, you'll also have a bigger player base to play with. If they're going to do that, I'm not sure. Now, that isn't a deal breaker. There is no deal breaker in the game. As I said, this is going to be the best Trials ever. I don't even need to look at any more footage. I know. It's just like when you listen to a song, you see a movie, you see a girl for the first time, you know right away. Yes, please get in my bed unprotected like. All right? That's a whole nother conversation. I mean, why are you distracting me? Trials Rising, 2019, February. So, what I love about this game, okay, forget about the game, the Trials Rising game in particular. This is Trials Fusion now. Now, you're going to get a nice bump in graphics, a nice bump in visuals, and resolution. And I'm guessing they're going to implement HDR. Okay, now Trials Fusion, as we know, this is being played on a 4K TV. And it definitely still looks better than a 1080, but we know the resolution's locked at 1080 here, right? 60 FPS, obviously. Now, the next game, what resolution are they running at? When they implement the HDR, that game's going to pop. That's going to pop off the screen. The physics look great, okay? And, I could be skeptical of things, but to be skeptical of what I'm seeing, no. It's so clear. It looks like the physics are perhaps better. The bike looks lighter and not as springy. It looks tighter. And you know why? Well, first off, you could see that. But because they included 20 community members, and hey, my hat is off to you guys. You guys did an incredible, not a good job, incredible job. Okay? The track creators in this game who have created the tracks for Rising, I've not seen more than the demo. Okay, I know some of the people creating the tracks. Okay, not in person. Okay, but I bug them through messages like, "Hey, talk to me." You know what I'm talking about. Okay, Calzone. No names, Calzone. Okay, so some of the creators in this game are brilliant. They're the drive lines, and if you play Trials for a while, it's about the line. It's about the drive line. Now, the decor is great, and we all love a game that looks awesome. We love a track that's filled out. Something I still struggle to do properly. All right, filling out a theme, it takes a lot of time. Somebody who could create drivelines, say, somebody like Vegas Trash, who's made a lot of drivelines. Okay, maybe it'll take an hour, maybe an hour and a half to make a line. No big deal, and a decent line, whatever. Okay, maybe 45-second track. Now to do your decor, depending on what you're doing, let's take this track here for example. Okay, all these little pieces need to be placed individually. It takes a bit to fill a scene out, okay? Now I got lost now. Okay, look, Trials Rising, okay? 2019 February. February 19th, 2019. I think that's it. Wow, I get it. The 2/19/19. Wow. Now, whoa, who thought of that one? That's interesting. I like that. Okay, look, I'm just being silly. Look, Trials Rising is going to be the best game. Best Trials we have ever seen. Now, why? Resolution, physics, they look good. They're reworked. Look, if you're worried about the physics, don't be. Do you think they're going to make worse physics? Well, actually, here's the thing. I feel like the physics are actually better in some ways in Fusion. Okay. Now, the bike is more springy. A big complaint. A lot of people. I never had too much trouble with the bike. I mean, granted, I'm a pretty good rider in general. I've only played the game since I'm born. All right. Here's another reason. It's going to be great. Core elements. They're sticking to core elements. They're not throwing in a bunch of weird stuff. It's the panda, unicorn. Okay, I feel like the demographic of this game, and I don't know, I'm sure somebody from Ubisoft, nobody's watching this from Ubisoft, bro. What are you talking about? Okay. Maybe they are. So, core elements, okay? It's not about pinwheels and unicorns, as we know. And the community said for a long time. And guess what? Red Lynx listened. Yeah, they listened. They had a deviation with Blood Dragon. They tried something new. And obviously that was a separate thing entirely. You're not even rating that as a Trials game. Let's be real. Okay? You were on a bike, but it was not Trials, and nor did they try to spin it like Trials. And it was a bit of a letdown to all the, Trials nerds over the freaking period of years. Like, oh man, they're not making my game this year. Now what? I don't know. Now you go outside and, play in the street with cars or something, okay? Here's the thing. Trials Rising 2/19/19. I mean, man, that is... I don't know who came up with that. The 2/19/19, but man, that's something pretty cool. I like that. So, I'm tooling around here, clearly. The next thing that makes Trials Rising one of the best games, best Trials game of all time. Ready for it? The multiplayer aspect. Get ready. They're not going to come with a regular multiplayer. This is Red Lynx. You know why they're Red Lynx? Because they do stuff other people don't do. That's what makes them a great game company. They create games that aren't like other games, man. They're just not. Red Lynx has a lot of talented people at that company now. Let me tell you. Right? And now with this including the community, I feel like it's been a complete shift. Right? People realize, oh my God, you have been listening to my post for 4 years. I feel a little bit better about that. Okay, let me go play some Trials now. Anyway, 2019 is the year you will get the best Trials game. Now stay tuned for part 3, and I'll give you some more tips. Part 3, I'm going to go over Trials tips. Trials Rising. You want to be good at Trials Rising? You better start practicing now. Think about it. All right, this is Vegas Trash. I'm out. Look, I meandered quite a bit, but you must have enjoyed it because you're still listening. Okay, you just got to talk a lot, and people usually watch a video. You don't really need to say anything. Case in point. This is Trash Man out. Trials Rising 2019.